Recently, there's no project that's been spared from the bloodbath we've been seeing in the crypto markets. Really, from Terra Luna to the furthest removed project, everybody, every project, every team, every token, every coin has suffered lately. But just like everything else in life, this is a downtrend that is soon going to end. So the question becomes, what are you going to do in the meantime? What actions are you going to take? Short-term investors are going to tell you to look at projects based on what the chart looks like. And some of the fundamentalists out there are going to suggest you keep your eye on very specific projects, probably based on their technological merits. In this video, we're doing a bit of a combination. We're looking at Cosmos, ticker Atom, and Polkadot, DOT. Both of these have some very interesting charts, some very interesting metrics, but they're very strong fundamentally at a technological level. So we're going to be getting the scoreboard ready for this one. We're going to give you our opinion as to which one is a better investment right now, Cosmos or Polkadot. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. We are a crypto investment research company. We have documented many 100x returns on coins and tokens that are top projects today, really before anyone else was even talking about them. And if you want to see our detailed process for researching such projects, then our new and improved Altcoin Buzz Access group is for you. Our plans start at $99 monthly. Be sure to click the link below for more information. As a quick disclaimer, just keep in mind that whether we're talking about cryptocurrency or any other form of investment, you're going to incur corresponding risk when you invest in really any market. So just be aware that nothing we express here should be considered official financial or investment advice. All right, let's get right into it. Both Cosmos and Polkadot are projects focused on breaking the silos between blockchains in order to make them more interoperable. And while the goal is the same for both Cosmos and Polkadot, yes, there is a stark difference between them in the approach they take. And that's what's going to determine really which one of these will be the king of so-called blockchain interoperability. Let's first look at Cosmos. This is an exceptionally ambitious project because it's taking gigantic steps toward becoming the blockchain that pulls all the other blockchains together in its blockchain interoperability platform. It calls itself the most customizable, scalable, and powerful and interoperable ecosystem of connected blockchains. And look, we can't deny that because over 20 blockchains, including Cosmos, Hub, Osmosis, Crypto.org, and Terra, are now connected in the Cosmos ecosystem by the Inter-Blockchain Communication. That's IBC protocol, which allows independent blockchains to talk to each other and transfer data and assets. And at present, the ecosystem in Cosmos has more than 265 apps with more than $80 billion under management. Therefore, Cosmos has developed its Cosmos Hub, which is an economic hub of Cosmos, and which has provided services to the interchain, a project that wants to build a decentralized internet. They are certainly not lacking any ambition. All right, but not to be outdone in this corner, we have a worthy heavyweight in the form of Polkadot, which is also a decentralized platform where anyone can connect public and private blockchains, oracles, and all kinds of other protocols as well. It's possible because Polkadot supports the creation of independent blockchains that can exchange data in a secure and very easy way. And with the recent launch of Polkadot MXC, which enables direct messaging between parachains, Polkadot really has upped their game. In this first round between the heavyweights, we are considering the features of both projects. We'll start with Cosmos. They've developed a next-gen decentralized exchange where anyone can swap digital assets across the interchain. And one of the most important features of Cosmos is its low fees and instant or near instantaneous transactions. Also, it's important to mention that Cosmos can be used to secure many chains in exchange for additional staking rewards. Moreover, one of the most significant features of Cosmos is its interoperability capacity to let it work with chains like Ethereum and Bitcoin. Yes, any kind of blockchain can be connected to Cosmos. And also, Cosmos tries to fill the scalability gap, providing two kinds of scalability, vertical and horizontal types. The first one helps POW blockchains, and the second one makes dApps capable of running in parallel POS blockchains. But when taking a look at Polkadot, as we mentioned before, they have a shared blockchain, which means it's composed of multiple distinctive and independent blockchains called shards. These all connect to a common relay chain. And this means that Polkadot blockchains can process transactions very quickly, very cheaply, and very securely, all in parallel. The blockchains can also exchange data and can be customized for a certain use case. It's good to know that in the future, Polkadot is also going to launch its latest feature called nestled relay chains. And they'll also have forkless updates, which means Polkadot won't need to fork the chain because their updates are going to be executed through Polkadot's on-chain governance system. Comparing the features here of both blockchains, we're impressed by both Cosmos and Polkadot, but we have to determine a winner, and we feel that for this round it is Cosmos, since it allows any blockchain, which includes proof-of-work blockchains such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, to join in. So this gives Cosmos a huge potential to develop, and currently this feature is not yet implemented, but we are sure it's going to be on the way imminently in the future. And for these reasons, we give Cosmos the nod for this round when it comes to features. In this next round, we are considering the consensus mechanism of each project, and Cosmos is considered a blockchain 3.0, which makes it easier for developers to build blockchains that can interact between themselves without sacrificing sovereignty, speed, or interoperability. Developers need networking, consensus, and applications to build a blockchain, and Tendermint allows for networking and consensus in such a way that allows developers to put more focus on developing use cases, really rather than struggling with the underlying technology. So developers can save all kinds of time since they don't have to develop unnecessary code. And while developing a dApp with this consensus mechanism may be difficult, the Cosmos SDK goes a long way to solve this otherwise major obstacle. Now with Polkadot, we know that the consensus term comes from establishing an agreement or consensus between the nodes on the network, and Polkadot here is not the exception. Therefore, Polkadot has an NPOS, that's nominated proof of stake consensus mechanism that created parachain and relay chain. Parachain is primarily responsible for data calculation and transaction information processing, which makes the networks come together. And the relay chain is really the factor that allows for the network's shared security by connecting them securely with bridges. In short, it's a system that tries to maximize the chain's security by selecting who will be the validators with their DOT staking. So for this round in which we consider consensus mechanisms, the majority of people inside the ecosystem are generally always looking for a secure blockchain as a priority, and Polkadot is designed inside out to provide it better than Cosmos. And the reason is that Polkadot works like a whole network where many independent, albeit compatible blockchains work together. In the case of Cosmos, every blockchain is fully independent of each other, where each of them has their own consensus and their own validators. So for this round, Polkadot wins. For this next round, we are considering decentralization, more specifically the degree or the level to which each of these projects is decentralized. With Cosmos, we all know that more validators means more decentralization. In other words, it means that when blockchains have a high level of these features, i.e. more validators, the odds of breaking it go down dramatically. And Cosmos, at the time of this recording, has 175 validators. And it's minted more than 184 million tokens with a block time of 6.82 seconds. To be a validator in Cosmos, any Atom, that's ATOM holder, can ask to be a validator by sending a transaction of 1 Atom, or about $9.60 at the time of this recording, thereby implementing monitoring, alerting, and management solutions. Shifting now to Polkadot, according to Polkastats.io, there are currently 297 accepted validators, where there are more than 26,400 nominators that had staked more than 635,800 DOT tokens. In addition, with Polkadot, you need a minimum number of staked DOT. Also, you need certain software requirements for your CPU, such as storage and memory. Given these factors, after analyzing the validator requirements for both blockchains, we think here that clearly Cosmos is more decentralized than Polkadot because it promotes crypto adoption via a more robust and participatory network of validators. All right, let's talk about updates, things that have happened recently, and developments for both projects. Beginning with Cosmos, The interchain security is coming to Cosmos. That's a big deal. On the 16th and 17th of May, Cosmos launched its conference and hackathon. Last month, Crescent Network successfully launched its mainnet, and in April, Theta completed its upgrade as well. Looking at Polkadot now, they just launched their latest upgrade, Polkadex. That's a Polkadot decentralized exchange. They just won Polkadot's 16th parachain auction. DOT is now available in Moonbeam DeFi protocols, and Polkadot is now applying its cross-chain interoperability milestone with XCM. To be honest here, both projects have a handful of positive stories. We feel that both blockchains have great adoption with both protocols and developers. Therefore, for this round, we're going to call it a tie. Both projects, both Polkadot and Cosmos, earn a point. All right, on now to tokenomics, beginning with Cosmos, whose native token is Atom, ATOM, which is currently trading, as you can see, at $11.92, up a nice 12% at the time of this recording, not too bad. It boasts a market cap of $3.5 billion US with 24-hour trading volume in the $500 million range. Cosmos is down about 73% from its all-time high of $44.45. That was set a few months ago on January 17th, and it currently occupies the 25th spot in all of cryptocurrency. Polkadot's native token is DOT, which is currently trading at $10.03. That is up just under 1 percentage point in the last 24 hours. It's down significantly from its all-time high, down about 80% from that all-time high, which was $54.98 set back in November of 2021. DOT currently occupies rank number 11 in all of cryptocurrency. In terms of tokenomics, Atom is a more dynamic token than DOT in terms of transactions. However, DOT is a much more recognizable token. Again, the 11th position in the entire industry. So for this particular comparison, DOT wins. For this final round, we are considering the ecosystems of both projects, and this is arguably perhaps the most important factor. We'll begin with Cosmos, which has, of course, a very well-known set of projects in its network. To begin with, Cronos. This is home of the second largest centralized exchange in the world, Crypto.com, of course. And the current market cap of CRO, its native token, sits at about $5.5 billion, despite the fact that it's down pretty significantly recently. It still commands a very, very impressive market cap and is a great ecosystem and platform. Anchor. This is the biggest DeFi protocol in Terra, which has had some challenges lately, to say the least, but its current market cap, that is for ANC, the native token, sits at about $90 million. Then we have Thorchain, a very popular DeFi protocol with more than $450 million in TVL and $3.6 billion in native on-chain swaps. We also have Kava, a very fast layer 1 blockchain that combines Ethereum and Cosmos permissionless ecosystems. And the current market cap of its native token, Kava, is about $395 million. Finally, for Cosmos, we have Secret Network, which is the first blockchain focused on closing the privacy gap in the industry. And the current market cap of its native token, SCRT, is $370 million. All right, Polkadot is next. Of course, it's one of the blockchain projects with the highest potential for a lot of reasons pertaining to its ecosystem. Here are some of the most notable projects, beginning with Kusama at number 1. This is a decentralized platform meant to launch early-stage Polkadot projects. And the current market cap of its native token, KSM, sits at about $750 million. Anchor is next on the list here. It's an exciting decentralized platform that provides a multi-chain toolkit to access Web3 infrastructure. And the current market cap of its native token, ANKR, sits at about $300 million. Akala is a big one. It's also one of our favorites because it's home of the first decentralized stablecoin in Polkadot, AUSD, integrated with Polkadot and Kusama, by the way. And the current market cap of its ACA native token is $218 million. Polkadex is a decentralized exchange with an innovative order book concept. The current market cap of its native token, PDEX, that's PDEX, sits at just under $20 million. Polkastarter is the most popular decentralized launchpad in Polkadot, which also works with Ethereum, BNB Chain, Solana, Polygon, Avalanche, and Celo. And the current market cap of its native token, POLS, P-O-L-S, is $68 million. And finally, here we have Moonriver, which is a complementary company to Moonbeam. And the idea is that projects can be tested in Moonriver first, so they can be deployed in Moonbeam subsequently. And the current market cap of its native token, Mover, M-O-V-R, is just under $100 million. Great projects on both sides, certainly, but at this point, we feel it's clear that Cosmos has blockchains that are much better known and consolidated in the sector than does Polkadot. Projects like Crypto.com, Secret Network, and Anchor are so big that if you don't do a little bit of research, you don't realize that they're even related to Cosmos because they feel like standalone projects, and yet they're under the banner of Cosmos, which we find to be ultra impressive. So there we have it. As you can see by the countdown, Cosmos narrowly wins the comparison here, the battle, mainly because it can make any kind of project development with its own rules and consensus mechanism. And the reality of each one of those projects is really proving it, even when DOT has a bigger market cap than Atom. So kudos to Cosmos. They've won this head-to-head comparison. Hey, let us know what you think about our verdict here in this matchup. Let us know below if you're fan Polkadot or fan Cosmos. But if you're still watching this video, guys, do be sure to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to receive notifications. As always, we wish you only the very best of luck if you choose to invest, but never financial advice. Check out these other couple of videos that should be popping up right about now. Have a great weekend, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army. Stay safe, and as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.